I love Spider-Man. I just rewatched Into the Spider-Verse, and so I'm showing off my Spider-Man deck. We've got Silk Webweaver. She is really, really cool. What she says is she costs 2, a green and a white, but we're literally never going to pay that because she has Web Slinging for 1, a green and a white. And what Web Slinging is you may cast this spell for its Web Slinging cost instead of its original cost if you return a tapped creature to your hand. And so that's kind of what we're playing, what we're doing in this deck. It's web slinging is like the biggest theme. We have all of the spider people in there that can web sling. Spiders are also a huge theme, but whenever you cast a creature spell is also a really big part of it. So what we did to get the most benefit off of that is just fill our deck with nothing but lands and creatures. That is all that's in the deck, is lands and creatures. So literally everything is going to proc our commander. We have, like I said, a lot of ways to benefit off like the spider and human tokens. We have Aunt May, we have Mary Jane kind of giving us those synergies and stuff. And then, like I said, we're only running creatures, so we're going to do some anti-creature hate, We're going to put in Thalia, Guardian of Thraben. And then with all these creatures, we're going to need, like, some payoffs. So we're going to put in Toski, Bearer of Secrets, to just draw with this huge board. We're going to put in Spider-Man India to buff up this huge board. Kemetra, God of Harvest, to start ramping off of all these creatures. Some of the little creatures that we're going to put in that are just generally good are, like, Wood Elves, that 2-mana dog that lets you draw a card. Sorry, I'm blanking on it. Just anything small that cycles like that is super nice. Like I said, we're going to be web slinging, so we're just going to basically be cycling the same spells over and over. Some of our best targets for web slinging are stuff like Spider-Man, Brooklyn Visionary, giving us a land every time it comes down. So if we can just find 2 good ETBs and just start swapping them back and forth, it's going to go crazy. We also have a bunch of ninjutsu to enable our web slinging even more. And then what we're going to do to kind of finish this game off, benefit out of having this wonky deck entirely made out of permanents, we're going to play a card called Primal Surge. Exile the top card of your library. If it's a permanent card, you may put it onto the battlefield. If you do, repeat this process. So we're just going to put our whole battlefield onto the library. We're going to play Concordant Crossroads, and we're going to try to just win the game with that, if we can play that. But that's just kind of the backup plan. It's just kind of something fun I threw into... It's kind of something fun I throw into every single one of my all creatures decks. Creatures are the best. I love building all creature decks. I think they're so much fun. Let me know who your favorite all creature commander would be, and thanks for listening.